Okay, well, I need to go to sleep, and I might as well watch it some more. I might as well, now let's go to another extreme where I have a really good computer. Now let's go to, what if you just had a $100 tablet with terrible speakers? And let's watch a YouTube video with all its flaws. Alrighty, okay. Put this on me. We'll do this real quick. Actually, one sec. Let's see if we can detach it. Okay, it's not going like that. I should read the instruction manual for doing such a thing. I want to read the instruction manual for doing such a thing, so I'm probably not going to do it in this video, sorry. Oh, there you go. Hi. Alrighty. Oh, okay. That's what they're only need to test the mic audio. I want to just pick something. I'm going to pick something interesting. Yeah, that's the wrong one. But man, are these headphones good? I mean, they really should be if their normal price is $400. Jeez. No, here we are. So, sleep in my laps. Oh, that works. Well, we know what happened last time, so I just cannot cross my legs. You sit on my. There you go, Billy. There we go. Yeah, that's not one. Not you. By the way, this is my other music playlist in case you want to listen to it. Listen along. This is, of course, this is the RWBY music video for Red vs. Blue Throwdown, a Red vs. Blue Season 14 soundtrack. So let's see what it sounds like off of YouTube, off of a $100 tablet. That was a $2,000 PC off of MP3s ripped off CDs. Got some vocals. Or got some. So I'm talking. Let's go a bit more. There you go. And rhymes. RWBY Throwdown. By the way, this is the entire Red vs. Blue episode, you know, made into a RWBY music video. Made into a RWBY music video. You have to turn it up a bit. It feels like it's more like you're talking to. It's more like you're listening. It's more like you're listening to a person right in front of you. Actually. Name its superiority. There it be. It's good intended. It feels more like you're. It feels more like you're talking to a person or listening to them rap in front of you, which is what they're going for. This is what you're going for with Open Back headphones. I heard something. Oh, I heard something. Okay, now let's do one thing. That's done. Okay, that one's done. Let's try something else. Let's try seeing if there's any bleed. Or sound leakage. I think bleed's going in, leakage is coming out. Good here? Okay, right here, yes, there is a lot. Which means if you're willing to share, you can share. Still some. Still some. You can barely hear it in there. And it's gone. Oh, no, you can still hear there's sound. But it's no different than someone having a normal pair of headphones. And like over here. You can basically just hear the speaker going back and forth. No, so pretty much. By the way, this is with me and my superhuman hearing. About right here is when it becomes normal headphone noise. If you have really thin headphones, and your music's really loud. So yeah. Oh, whoops, a little bit better. There you go. Sorry, it's a tail. It's a tail. Oh, hold on. It's tail. There you go. Sorry, I didn't notice it. So yeah, pretty much like the sound leakage will only be a concern when dealing with someone sitting right next to you, as in a doctor's office, or you know, or on a metro or train, plane, bus, stuff like that. However, if you're in a car with people, it's not gonna matter. It only matters. And then that was just vocals. So this is with percussion instruments. So this is more bass, which means it's going to carry better. I can still hear it. It's going. I mean, it actually started going from here, like, yeah, it started to go out from here, and now it's becoming inaudible, like you're for the vocals. Everybody can still hear the music, okay. Like, you know, someone blasting from another room. Oh, that's not good. Like, not, and it still sounds like someone blasting from another room. And now, okay, now it's completely gone. I'll be out of air conditioners. If this was a perfectly quiet room, and someone has good hearing as me or better, yeah, that's the thing. Okay, right here you can hear a little bit, basically, just really loud headphones, or someone blasting from a car. And then that basically blank is when it gets lost by sound. By the way, remembering I'm 5'9" with long-ish arms. Okay, let's use my left arm, which is actually longer than my right. Yep, pretty much arm's length. Which means person sitting right next to you is going to hear it. Person sitting next to that person is going to hear it. You know, person sitting between you and that person is going to hear it. However, three chairs away, with no one in between, I don't think they're going to hear you. I can always lower it too. Like, since it's not vocals, I can actually lower it. Oh yeah, right there's good. But remember, I also have really good hearing. Okay, going down one, going back up to where I was. Yeah, so instead of having it mostly all the way up with vocals, I was talking, it's down again. Let's try that again. I'm totally going to put in the title while I'm testing. And also, I'm not an expert. And with this slow, you can barely hear it right next to the ear. And it's lost in the background noise now, completely. Like you don't hear anything. Not even like the end of sounds. Not the speaker going back and forth. Nothing like that. No vibrations. No nothing. So yeah, I guess if you're concerned about listening to this in public, I would just lower the volume. For music and for dialogue, it's okay to have it more up. And if all else fails, you can just do this. And just do that and see if you can hear it. The other thing you can do. Alright, but anyway, and also these are really comfortable, but these can be a bit hard, but they keep it off your head anyway. Alright, so well, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll leave it in here because I'm going to watch some videos and probably eat something and go sleep. It's actually that's early for me, but I got to go to RWBY, which is on the other side of town. Which, if you don't know what that means, which may be wondering, wait, I know other side of town means no. When it comes to Jacksonville, that's a good 20, 30, 40 minute long drive you're talking about there. Largest city by land size in America. Alright, but anyway, okay, this song's a bit quiet. Okay, let's pause it. This doesn't have a mic thing, of course. You're supposed to be using it with a hi-fi. Oh, whoops, sorry. You're supposed to be using it with a hi-fi. Hi-fi stereo setup, not, a tablet. But it works perfectly. Oh, it's so smooth. Like, this is amazing. Like, this is amazing headphones. It's not made. Remember, it's not made to go in public with. It's not made to be mobile with. It's made to be sitting at your desk working, or listening to music from a stereo surround system. Okay. Maybe hi-fi system anyway. Then they have the things, they have all the buttons on the big tower, and then they have the speakers and stuff like that. Yeah, that. You'll be listening to it from that, or from a computer with a really good sound card, which most computer actually kind of does. It's just integrated to the motherboard, or the graphics card. I don't know which. I think motherboard, because that's not the video, because that's not in the video program. I could be wrong though. I could look that. I really asked my cousin. But anyway, listening from the tablet wasn't bad. Streaming from YouTube, it's definitely not meant for streaming. Although streaming services are now having it so you can listening to hi-fi musics on a streaming service, but it's still streaming. If your internet glitches or messes up in any way, yeah, no, you're not going to get the best experience. Whereas getting it on hard media, like CDs, or I guess people still like their cassettes, also records and stuff like that. Also, high quality recordings, like RIP CDs on MP3s, or just even better MP3s, which are gigantic file sizes. Also, what it's good for is just general computer use. You saw what I was doing with just my motherboard video card, right? And plugged into a Bose speaker. That doesn't matter, by the way. That only matter for the dial. So that was working well. I was just listening to the Windows Media Player. imagine playing a game with it. You could also plug it into a TV or monitor and use consoles, of course. You know, just lots of things you can do with this. You can do with these headphones. They're just really amazing. When you put your mind to it, because people might say, "Oh, they're just for professional use," or people might say, "Oh, they're professional use and for." And for audiophiles who listen to the only the most quality musics on their gigantic sound system, which is both fine, but you can do more with it. And like for example, I was getting the full experience. I was getting the experience. Let's say not a full experience, but because I don't know if it's full experience or not, but the experience while just listening it through the mouse computer. Whereas on YouTube I didn't, although we just listened to a rap song by RWBY. So yeah, more testing is required. But you get the idea. And if you're going to be watching YouTube with it, or general music streaming, I mean maybe general music streaming will be fine. I can listen to it on Amazon Prime. And stuff like that, but yeah, I mean, if you just want really good pair of open ear headphones, yeah, these definitely for you. They're going to probably last a while because apparently this is made with Kevlar. Apparently, it does feel high quality and does feel durable. But yeah, and just the overall chassis feels nice. And it does feel like thick plastic. Although I should be having it with my nail. Actually, that is thick plastic. Like you touch it and it feels like it's more brittle, but no, it's actually pretty thick. Because I'm really good at telling, you know, material strength, stuff like that. And then, unfortunately, if you have a gigantic head, bigger than mine, or planning on wearing this with your Stormtrooper helmet, it's not gonna fit. However, if you have a more normal size head as opposed to mine, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. But more gigantic head is gonna have you might have an issue. This is perfectly comfortable, but it's maxed out. Like for example, my X-Hypers are not maxed out yet. These Sennheisers are they're not maxed. They're not even opened. My RWBYs are not maxed out either. And my rigs aren't maxed out, you know, barely flex. So yeah, these get maxed out really easily. That's an issue. But that's like the only real flaw if you take price out of it. But if you want professional, this is entry to professional. This is what you consider entry to professional. So yeah, it's like pretty much, it's like going from $30 Walmart headphones to this. It's like going from Windows Media Player, or well, $30 Walmart headphones is Windows Media Player going to there's a difference between Windows Media Player going to early, and like going to, you know, like a $30 Sony Vegas package. No, it's called Vegas. And then we going to this, and then going to a full Vegas package, which are hundreds, or 100 to 200, 300, 400. Is like going from this to this. So yeah, you see the difference. But anyway, it's just, well, amazing. I'll be trying it. I'll definitely be trying it when getting Remicade. I'll be playing music off of my random MP3 player, it's that, and off of my Gemini PD, which you can charge it and stuff like that. But anyway, that was a bit of a longer video. I'm running out of power, and yeah, these are definitely worth it if you have the money. If you have the money and the need, because you can always get the $100 version of this, or well, not $100 version of this, but the $100 open ear headphones, and those probably work just as good as those, but it's open ear, different concept. Get those if you want noise cancel. Get these if you want a more open experience. You can actually hear the world around you. Which I might add, I would prefer going out in public with, so you can hear the world around you and have situational awareness. Where if you bring noise canceling headphones, it's like, what? It's like, really? Seriously, dude. Like, don't, like, I'm like, aren't you afraid of random, of a person walking into you or something? Come on. But yeah. Or someone calling out to you or something. I mean, seriously. Although active noise canceling headphones is, I guess, an improvement. You can turn that off. But anyway, but still, I mean, this is better, and since it doesn't bleed that much, you just gotta mind your volume. Which, if a person says your music's too loud, oh, don't use headphones. Use the device, or use the device. But anyway, so yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Appreciate watching this video. It means a lot to me. Mostly not to me if you subscribe to my Patreon and bring stuff I'm living still forward. Stuff like this, so I can bring more quality content to you and do it easier. So now I can be watching. Oh, whoops, sorry. Now I can be watching YouTube videos and getting more and making research. The stuff I watch helps me improve, and okay, that's actually a little nonsense. It's just multitasking for multitasking sake. While editing and watching CNN, I can do all with this. Or I have this plugged into my computer and edit, which is what it's supposed to do. Which I do it now, and also I can, and also since these walls are medium thick. That will be blasting through the walls, which is disconcerting for me. Because you saw the sound bleeds not that much, so I can pretty much watch GTA in peace, or anime. No more anime. Don't get weird. But I can pretty much edit, watch on that, watch CNN. Or yeah, you get the idea, and then when going out, I can just leave the headphones on because they're open. You can still hear plenty. It's cut off, but there's a gigantic speaker on your ear. So yeah. Alright, but anyway, so yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Definitely worth it, and yeah. Alright. And if you can't support my Patreon, so if you don't want to, being my watcher here on YouTube is more than amazing on its own. Thank you all who decided to take the time out of the day to watch these videos. Love you all. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I guess see you in a second.